time is of the essence types. This is a liberal woman. Oh, give me. There is a liberal woman who is crazy about me, creating friction with her husband. It's an embarrassing, selfish act on her part, I'm afraid to say. Your friend, Bruce. Of course, that liberal woman is Donna. Hello, Rick. Interesting plot twist. It kind of reminded me of The Secret Window from 2004, where the lead turns out to be the warped one. Yeah, I already wrote that. Yeah, I already wrote that. I already read that, yeah. And someone wrote this. I think this was... Who wrote this? Capital Pictures? I think this is what Rick wrote. Bruce, I've attached the first draft of my script in 3 formats. Let me know if you can't. Okay, yeah. Okay, humor with a tumor. This is what I wrote. Humor with a tumor. Scott, you're in my prayers. Believe it or not, but liver cancer is something I've got to watch out for due to, quote, sharing bodily fluids with a machine back in 1996. On the bright side, it does keep me from being a drunkard. Keeps me on the straight and narrow when it comes to partying. By the way, how is that third hand you grew out of your chest in 1981? You look like you had the usual two of... You look like you had the usual two at the reunion. Well, sorry to say it, but your friend's comments made me laugh. Oh, well. Anyway, speaking about Hodgkin's, there is a brilliant 16-year-old who is going through his second bout with it. And this time, he's refusing standard treatment. Instead, he's using alternative, and it seems to be doing quite well for him. He seems to be doing quite well from it. I heard him talking on the radio. I think his last name is Cherry. Your friend Bruce. P.S. I hope you made a copy of this letter. I think Randy would appreciate it. This next story I wrote is called Iran is beating Israel at chess. Yeah, Iran is beating Israel at chess. Dear Dad, I hate to say it, but I think Iran is beating Israel at chess. At the game is beating Israel in the game of war, making Israel look like a fool on the chessboard to the world. What Iran has done has set up a trap, and Israel, I'm sorry to say, and Israel, I'm sorry to say, is falling right into it, hurting itself in everyone's eyes. The trap Iran has set for Israel is have its missiles hidden throughout populated areas of Lebanon, shooting them off at Israel, and when Israel tries to defend itself, all it does is kill the innocent and hardly hurt any of the creeps that are shooting the missiles. I don't think Iran's plan to shoot the deadly stuff at Israel will happen until Israel has killed thousands of innocents in Lebanon and turned the world against it. Right now, Iran is playing Israel like a matador plays with the bull. It jabs and stabs at Israel with its little picadors, little picks, called rockets, making Israel react. Israel charges in, hitting nothing but air and innocents, and the Muslims cheer ole whenever Israeli missiles miss and kill innocents. They cheer like Spaniards at the bull ring, in the bull ring, because Israel is doing exactly what they want, hurting its goodness. Anyway, instead of playing this game of getting hit and reacting like a poor, humiliated bull, if I were the president of Israel, I'd tell the world that the matador Iran had better not use anything stronger than the picadors it has been using, or Mecca and Medina would be atomized on the spot. I'd make the point first by using a sub to set off a nuclear explosion on the outskirts of Mecca, just to let them know that I'm not joking. I'd also tell those that have been firing missiles into Israel that they had better quit firing missiles or Mecca and Medina would be vapor. And I'd shoot off a nuke and explode it onto the city limits of Mecca, just to show them that, if I wanted, I could make good on my threat. I'd tell them that if Mecca and Medina's destruction didn't stop the missiles raining down into Israel, then Damascus and Tehran would go the way of Mecca and Medina due to the subs. And that would be it. But I think that after the nuking of Mecca, the missile attack from Lebanon would be over. They'd know that I meant good on my threat. They'd know that I disproved their religion, and do they want to go into oblivion? They'd certainly start to think that there was nothing for them if Israel did nuke them. Nuke Mecca. Anyway, I was listening to Armstrong and Getty this morning. They heard that Israel was going. They heard what Israel was going through. Their response. What was their response? Too bad the Middle East can't be turned into glass through around Israel. Also, quote, too bad Yahweh isn't into the smiting business anymore, unquote. Bruce. Yeah. Okay, I'm almost done with this. As I wrote July 16th, 2006. Dear Donna, I was able to download one of your dad's attachments. The other? Oh well.